Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Ellie. Today is Tutorial Tuesday and I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I make my paper rosettes using a scoreboard. You don't have to use a scoreboard if you don't have one. I'm not telling you to go out and buy one. You can definitely do this freehand. If you guys haven't seen my tutorial on doing a rosette using paper party streamers, go ahead and check it out because it's the same method without using any tools. But if you do have a scoreboard on hand, this is definitely a lot faster and it'll make it a lot easier for you to work on it. So the things that you're gonna need is some paper, and this is just some scrap paper that I had left over from some dividers I made, and it reminds me of fall, so I'm gonna be using that. I also got some embellishments, mostly for this little gem right here that I like, so I'm going to be using that. And then I got my eraser, my pencil, a ruler. I have the bone folder that came with my scoreboard, and I'm going to be showing you guys the scoreboard right now. So this is the scoreboard that I purchased at Michael's, and I absolutely love it. I use this quite a lot. And if you check back here, if you flip it in the back, if you guys don't have one, these little handle things, they go down and then the scoreboard folds in. And this is basically for better storage. I keep this in a drawer and it fits perfect. And so then you just pop these in so that the scoreboard could stay sturdy and it doesn't fold or go anywhere. And then in this little section right here goes the bone folder, which I love. And then this is a 2-in-1. This is a paper trimmer as well. So this is where you would line up your paper, and then this is where you would cut and trim. And then if you take this out, oh, I forgot. I think my little thing came off, but I'm gonna have to go look for it. And this folds out to give you more space, and this is a perfect scoreboard, so I love it. And then the other things that I pulled out are my 2 punches. Alright, so here's the knob. I found it. It was in my drawer. So you just tuck this in, and then basically this is the sharp trimmer part. And then I think this is just an extra one. I'm not sure, I haven't used it, but I think it is an extra one. Yeah, there it goes. And then you just store that right there. So this is really cool, I love this. And if you have a coupon, I would suggest definitely using it. Alright, so here we go, we're gonna start. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my paper, and with my ruler, I'm gonna measure out to, let me see if I can, there we go. I'm going to measure out 3 inches. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Let me make sure that's right. Alright, perfect. So now with my paper trimmer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it down. Sorry. Alright, there we go. So now that I cut that down, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start scoring. So we're going to put our paper this way. So you're basically going to score at every 3/4. So here you go. So 3/4. Oh wait, 3/4. Then 1/2, 1/4, 11, 3/4, 1/2, 1/4, 10, 3/4, and so forth. Alright, so now that I scored everything, this is how your paper should look at this point. So as you can see, all the lines, the scoring lines right there. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your ruler, because I'm gonna cut it in half. So you're gonna put it at 2 inches. And again, you can make this as wide or as small as you want. This is just what I'm working with right now. So now I'm gonna take my paper trimmer and then I'm gonna cut. Alright, so now this is what you should have. You should have 2 strips. I'm gonna put that to the side. You're gonna have 2 strips now, and then they're both even. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna start folding in and out. And as you can see, it's so much easier with the scored lines, because then you don't have to guess like how wide it is, or if you're making them too big or too small. This is just even. So you're just gonna keep doing this. The tough part is when it starts getting a little bit bigger, and then you have to try to hold everything together. Alright, so just keep going. Keep going. And you can make this as tall as you want. You don't have to make it, you know, super tall. You can make it shorter if you want, but I always play with the length once I have everything ready, or once my lines are scored. And it should look like this, like an accordion. There you go, like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then we'll get started on the next step. All right, there we go. So now I have my 2 little strip of accordions right there. So now the next step that you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and glue everything down. Oh, and I also have my glue gun, sorry. All right, so let's see. What you're gonna do is you're gonna connect these, but you're gonna see if you actually want it that big. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna make it shorter. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make it shorter, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut evenly, about that much. I can even probably make a little tiny one with this piece right here, but let's see. Alright, so if I was to connect it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and connect it, and then I'm gonna see like how much more I still need. So I'm gonna put my glue gun, and then I'm just gonna tuck it in and attach it, just like that. Okay, so just let it sit for a little bit. Okay, that should be good. So now just go ahead and, you know, do the fold to make sure everything is nice and tucked. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is same thing, you're gonna connect it. I think I'm gonna take out maybe a little bit more. And yeah, that should be good enough. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue right here. And then I'm gonna take my other end and I'm gonna connect them together, just like that. Okay, and that's what it should look like. If you have some of it sticking out, you can go ahead and cut it. Alright, and then this is what it should look like. It should look basically almost like a cupcake liner is what it's going to look like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to tuck it down to the white part. And you're going to scrunch it in just like that. Okay, but at this point I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my paper. Sorry. Alright. So let me see. I think I'm gonna cut one more. Alright, so I have my 2 circles and my flower right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this and I'm gonna scrunch it in. Hopefully you guys can see really good. Now this is the tricky part right here because you have to hold everything tight so that the glue takes. When I was doing my streamers, I messed up this part because it's kind of hard to hold. And then I'm going to take my paper and then quickly hold it just like that until the glue dries. Okay, so just keep holding it. You can play around with this, and so far it's looking really nice. Super, super cute. So I put this in the back just so that it's not so plain. It's a little uneven, but it's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it because you know, I can always attach it to something or whatever. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, oh, no, I don't want that there. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my flower and then I'm just gonna kind of bend in the little leaves so that they can just, you know, be popping out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue down. Then I'm gonna take my flower and I'm gonna center it. And just hold it down. And that looks really cute so far. Super, super nice. And as far as like the embellishments that you wanna do and the designs, it is totally up to you. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You can use all kinds of different designs. So what I'm gonna put is I'm gonna put this gem right there. Again, I'm gonna put some hot glue. And quickly, I'm gonna pop my gem in there and center it. How cute is that? That is so adorable. This makes a really nice little like embellishment for like a fall project that you can just put in like pocket letters or something, or you can even put, you know, a straw in it. If you have a straw at home that doesn't match your embellishment, just wrap washi around it and problem solved. But there you go, really cute. But that is it, guys. That is basically how I do my paper rosettes using a scoreboard. I hope it was helpful. I know not everybody has a scoreboard. Again, you can just do it freehand. You can even do the measurements with a ruler. You know, just mark all the lines, and then if you have a bone folder or a pen, just, you know, crease the lines and then just start folding. But other than that, that's it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my Instagram so that you can check out all my creations, and I'll see you guys next time.